Welcome back. Hillary Clinton in hot water for using a private email account while she was Secretary of State. But is the growing scandal enough to ruin her chances of a 2016 win? Not according to a man who ran against her.
Former Ohio Congressman and two-time presidential candidate Dennis Kucinich joins us this morning live from Washington. Congressman, it's great to see you this morning.
Nice to see you.
So you don't
Good
think
to be with you.
This seems like a big deal? I mean, this email account was set up for the express purpose of avoiding disclosure laws. So this won't hurt her as she mounts a run for president?
Two things. First of all, it depends on the content. And that's going to remain to be seen. And that will depend on what a congressional committee comes up with. If there's connections to foreign policy, the Clinton Foundation, other things, that could be a problem. But at this point, I don't know that this really registers with the American people and the voters in the primaries who are concerned about jobs, wages, retirement security, health care, foreign policy, energy, environment. Those are things that people are paying attention to.
But doesn't this play to the narrative, though, of the Clintons? And isn't that troubling for voters, this idea that they're secretive, that they've got these shady behind-the-scenes dealings going on? Doesn't that just play to that narrative?
It could, but at the same time, at this point, and I'm talking about at this point in time, it could, to some people, seem like a technicality, the political equivalent of jaywalking.
Right.
However, it could end up being much bigger. But I'd be very cautious about projecting from whatever information is available at this moment, because we just don't know.
So I'm interested in the point you made a second ago, that the Democratic base, primary voters, people who actually choose the nominee, are interested in wages. They're economic populists, by and large, and seem to be getting more that way. Hillary Clinton took more money from Wall Street than anybody in the United States Senate when she served there. She's not a populist. She's an elitist. They're going to nominate her? Why?
Well, Secretary Clinton has a great deal of affection among the Democratic base based on her years of service. Now, if she is challenged in a primary, her position on some of those issues should come up. But at this point, it's not clear that she's going to have any opposition in the primary. And so there is, in a sense, a closing of ranks that's occurred behind her candidacy, which may or may not be affected by the kind of events that you're reporting this morning.
Can she decouple herself from the Obama administration? To Tucker's point, yesterday we saw a cover story in the New York Times about, yes, this economy is burning and churning, Wall Street doing very well, but wages still stagnant, not rising with this growing economy. Can she decouple herself from the legacy that has given us those stagnant wages?
Oh, she can and she will. What the Secretary would have trouble explaining, though, is the long-term impact of trade agreements that happened during the time that Bill Clinton was president. But, you know, again, I think that the issues that will take shape, looks like at this point they'll take shape in a general election. So it's very difficult to forecast from this moment that emails will be an issue in a general election where I think international policy, economy, wages, jobs, environment, those things will matter. Now, if the content of those emails connects to foreign policy decisions, Clinton Foundation, political matters, campaign, then you're looking at the potential for a whole new ballgame. But that's not clear at this point.
We'll find out. Congressman Dennis Kucinich, thanks all for joining us this morning.
Thanks, Congressman.
Thank you.